today I'm going to be showing y'all how to get this look right here. It is basically like a no makeup look. It just enhances your features basically, and that's about it. So stay tuned to see how I got this look. Okay, so for starters, I'm going to start off by using this foundation right here. It's the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir in the shade 710. And normally I'm a lot tanner than I am. I'm not even close right now because I haven't fake tanned in a minute and I need to. But so anyways, I'm gonna put it on my little beauty blender sponge. I'm gonna put like 2 pumps like that. And then I'm just gonna start putting it all over my face. And I know it looks a bit yellow, but like I said, this is usually my shade when I fake tan. And I am not fake tanned in a minute. So just imagine the rest of me tan. So I'm just gonna buff that all over my face. Okay, next I'm going to go in with Maybelline New York Concealer. The shade of this one is 5 Ivory. So this one I use year round. I don't really change up my concealers that much. I'm gonna put some right there. And right here. Ta-da! That's a lot more over here than we need. And then I like to highlight a little bit, so put some right here, some right there, right here, kind of like in a little triangle. And then on any blemishes I have, I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay, and then blend again. This time, obviously you probably know this, everybody in the world knows this, but I'm using this side of the beauty blender because it makes blending out your concealer so much easier. It makes it blend like butter, literally. I'm applying it like that. Also, I forgot to mention this about the foundation. You do want to blend it down your neck, so there's no huge difference at the jawline. Okay. Now my little nose. Like so. Blend it out. Blend it out. Sometimes I go back over with the foundation side. Just make sure I got all of that completely blended out. Okay. Now that our face is highlighted, I'm going to be using a little powder. It's Kat Von D. It's a sample size because I haven't been to the store, but it's like a little powder. That is just Lock-It translucent powder. So what I like to do is I like to turn it over like that. I'm getting my nails fixed soon, don't worry about that. Take the end of the brush, tap on it, and then voila! There's like a lot right there, if you can see. So I'm just going to take the edge of this, put it in that, and do a little bit of baking. There we go. Sides of my face. That, and then this side here, like that. And I'm gonna let that sit, and while that's sitting, we're gonna go to the eyeballs. So for starters, for eyes, use concealer. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit right there, because due to everything going on in the world right now, like I said, I have not been to the store and I'm going to other resources. So I'm just going to blend that out. That's going to work as our eyelid primer. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now for the eyeballs. I'm going to go very, very, very natural. And today I'm using the, it's so dirty, it's so dirty. I'm using my favorite palette that has ever been created, Modern Renaissance, it's just never failed me, by Anastasia. And we're wanting this to look natural, so I'm taking golden ochre right there. Take a little bit of that. And put it in my crease. Ever so lightly. Because we want to enhance our natural beauty and enhance our natural features. So that's why I'm doing this, just to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay, if you want a little bit more dimension, because I always do, I'm going to take another shade in this. It's called Cypress Umber. And I know it looks dark, so you're just gonna pat. That's it. That's it. You're just gonna ever so slightly on the outer corners. Blend it in there. This is gonna add more depth and dimension. It's going to make your eyes stand out even more. And that's just with using 2 different eyeshadows. So after that, I'm going to do this little trick that I like to do when I like to do natural makeup. And actually, I'm going to need a mirror for this one. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to use a mirror for this one. And I'm going to take the same shade that we just used, Cypress Umber, with an angled eyeliner brush. I'm gonna go wet it real quick. And then I'm going to dip it in that shade, like so. Just dip it in there. And then use it as a tiny, tiny little bit of eyeliner. Tiny, tiny little bit of eyeliner. Let me reposition my mirror so you can see better when I do this. Here we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to start pressing it on my lash line and dragging it a little bit. Just adds a little bit. How many times am I gonna say a little bit in this? And then I'm going to ever so slightly wing her out. Just slightly. Boom! Literally, you can't even tell. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. Start pressing it down. And one thing about me is I do not like to take the liner all the way inside the eye. I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller, and I just want them to look more lifted, and that doesn't do that when it goes all the way in. So I like to stop about middle of my eyelid. Ooh, I got something in my eyeball. And then, so bring it to about the middle. And then wing her out. Bada bang, bada boom. Just, I mean, of course you can tell that you're wearing makeup, but like I said, we are enhancing here. Enhancing. Now, I'm going to put on mascara. Simple stuff. I don't like to use an eyelash curler, so we're just gonna go right in with it. There's something definitely in my eyeball. Ow! Oh, I get it. It happens. I'm just gonna continue putting on my mascara. And I really, when it comes to mascara, I like to focus on the outer corners. Make them as long as I possibly can. I'm getting mascara all over the place. Oh well. Next eye. The key, I think, to mascara is to not care, really. Like, honestly, because mascara would drive me absolutely insane. I would try to make it so perfect each time. I would have my own little lash routine, and it was like the most ridiculous thing ever. It was like, put on mascara, then curl your lashes. First of all, never curl your eyelashes with mascara on. It's gonna rip those puppies out. So don't do that. That's my advice. Just do as much as you can, and make sure when you're putting your face powder on, you put it on your lashes too, because that builds up volume. Okay, and now I'm going to go a tiny bit on the lower lashes. It was a little difficult over here because my eyes were watering, but well. Okay, now you see how there's excess under here and over here because my eye was like watering and I like blinked really hard. We're gonna fix that. We're just gonna give it a minute to harden. Now, eyebrows. I love eyebrows. I like thick eyebrows, so I'm going to be using the NYX Professional Makeup Fill and Fluff. And it has this little cool brush right here, and then it has the little pin right here. I'm not too particular with my eyebrows. I just start filling in the front very lightly because it's so easy to overly darken your eyebrows, and I hate when they're like way too dark. And I have blonde hair, pretty light blonde hair, so it really shows whenever my eyebrows are way too dark. And then if you feel like you've overdone them, like I feel like I've overdid them a tiny bit right here, I just use my finger and go like that. And then I take the brush side. It's like my favorite part. And then I just comb through them. It smoothens everything. Smoothen? Is that a word? It smooths everything out very nicely. So there we go. Like that. I'm not gonna carve them or anything like that because we're doing more natural look. And I'm taking my Tony Crooks Professional Brow. It's in the shade Mocha Blonde. And it's just brow gel. I'm putting it through here. And my eyebrow hairs are long, so I need to like, I don't get my eyebrows done. Like literally everyone in the world does right now. I've never gotten them done. I've just tweezed them here and there. So my brow hairs are long, so I gotta glue them down. Now, I think we can finally fix this little mess right here. I'm just going to take my brush that I applied the shadow with and just lightly get her off. It's on both sides. Oh, I'm not gonna use it under there. Goodness, what was I thinking? I don't know. Oh yeah, it came right off. I'm gonna blend in my powder. Here we go. I'm gonna use the excess that we had, and I'm going to put it just everywhere that I didn't put the powder before. Okay, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do contour real quick. I'm going to take this little brush, and it has like these little rainbow things right there. It's so cute. I'm going to take my little Hoola bronzer. Yes, it's a sample size. I love samples, can you tell? And then I'm going to suck it. And just lightly build a contour. Build my cheekbones. Kind of go in like a circular motion, because if you go in a straight line, it's not gonna work the way you want. And then we're gonna go in up here, the other side. When you're bronzing up your face, make sure you blend it in with your hairline. I have a serious like problem or bad habit of not doing that, and it shows. It's embarrassing. So okay, bronzed up. Now I'm going to take a little blush and put it on the apples of my cheeks and work it upward. And then also, I know a lot of people like to do this as well. I like to put it on my nose a little bit. It makes me feel a little bit like a fairy. Okay, now highlight. I'm just going to take a shimmery shadow, just like a white shimmery shadow from one of my eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to put it on this brush and lightly go in circular motions over here. You see that? So I'm going to do the same thing over here. It just gives like a really nice hint of glow. And then for my nose, I like to use this little pointy one. I like to make my nose look like a little button. Draw a little circle on there, like so, and then highlight, put it down the bridge. And it's going to give my nose a little bit more shape. And as far as lips go, I like to use Aquaphor. Put it on my lips. This is my favorite chapstick, like, ever. It's very glossy. It can also work as a lip gloss. Put it on like that, and then to give my lips a little bit more color, I like to use this rosy shade called Sassy Mauve. It's by Revlon. I'm just going to pat that in there. Gives you a very nice and natural pink lip. And this is the official look. Like to do just for like every day, or you know, when you don't feel like going full out on your makeup, or you want to go full out on your makeup, you want to enhance your features but you don't want to look like a caked face or like a full out beat face, you know. So this is what I do. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe, and leave a comment below of what you would like to see next. All right, bye lovelies.